Hello, and welcome to my research proposal. My name is Brian Houk, and I'm a first-year doctoral student in coaching and teaching studies at West Virginia University. I'm here to propose research about coach leadership and athlete intrinsic motivation in collegiate sport. The purpose of my proposed research is to investigate the prevalence of styles of leadership used by college sport coaches and the subsequent effect of coach leadership on athlete intrinsic motivation. The results of this research will be used to provide insight into the effect of coach development interventions on coach practitioners, provide evidence to inform coach education curriculum, and inform coach hiring practices of college administrators. To conduct this research, a survey will be distributed at 3 times using a convergent parallel mixed methods design. Research subjects will include NCAA head coaches and athletes on their respective teams. To recruit these subjects, a database of all colleges in the United States with NCAA programs will be compiled. Lastly, survey results at each time will be measured and analyzed using SPSS software to conduct ANOVA analyses for quantitative data and Max QDA software to conduct code theme analyses for qualitative data. There are 2 key research questions that guide this proposed research. The first question is, are there differences in the style of leadership employed by college coaches based on the sport coached? Secondly, are there differences in the intrinsic motivation levels of college athletes based on the leadership style employed by their coach? There are 4 key theories that underline this research: transformational leadership theory, self-determination theory, the multidimensional model of leadership, and coaching expertise and effectiveness. To further explore 2 of these theories, I'll refer to our graphics. Figure 1 demonstrates self-determination theory, or SDT. SDT poses that the fulfillment of the 3 basic psychological needs of athletes, autonomy, competence, and relatedness, foster volition, motivation, and engagement in the sport experience, which ultimately lead to improved positive outcomes such as enhanced performance, persistence, and creativity. In Figure 2, we see Chelladurai's multidimensional model of leadership. This model poses that leadership behavior required of a situation, the actual behavior of the leader, and the preferred behavior of the followers must all be in alignment in order to produce optimal performance outcomes. Upon conducting a literature review, I found that transformational leadership is often effective in team sports settings in producing both positive psychological outcomes and improved performance outcomes. Furthermore, coach behaviors such as feedback and reinforcement, interpersonal styles, and motivational climate are all very influential in satisfying the 3 basic psychological needs of athletes. For methods for this study, a convergent parallel mixed methods research approach will be used to conduct a survey. Both coaches and their respective athletes will be considered research subjects. To gather this data, the survey will be sent out at 3 times over the course of each participating coach's respective season. There will be 2 unique surveys, one for coaches and one for athletes. To be included in this research, coaches must be a head coach of any sport at any level of NCAA competition and have received formal coach education or leadership training at some point. Athletes must be considered captains or otherwise leaders on their team and be actively competing in their sport at the time of the survey distribution. A database of all colleges in the United States with active NCAA programs will be compiled, and this database will include a list of all sport programs offered at each school and any publicly available head coach contact information. Using this information, a recruitment email will be sent out to each head coach to obtain consent and inform them of the purpose of the research being conducted. Included on the survey will be questions derived from previously validated tools, such as the differentiated transformational leadership inventory, the multi-factor leadership questionnaire, and the intrinsic motivation inventory. Lastly, to analyze the data, I will use SPSS software to conduct ANOVA statistical analyses in accordance with the structure of each research question. Qualitative data will also be collected on the survey in the form of text responses. Theme coding will be used with Max QDA software to identify key themes and quotes pulled from the text responses to supplement the insight we gain from the quantitative data. This concludes my research proposal. Thank you for your time, and I will now field any questions.